Hey guys, welcome to Code Better. So in this video, we will be discussing about some many other topics like very major topic. So before going deep into the topic, I would like to tell you about this thing, the comments. Yes, why I'm writing every time here the comment. So what is the use of comments? So you should have a better knowledge in it. Why am I writing the comment and all? So comment is actually a very great thing to make other persons understand what the steps we are doing it. Even if an unknown person who don't have knowledge in SQL, if he or she opens this file, so what will he understand is see. So nobody will just by seeing this type of code, no one will ever understand who doesn't. Maybe we may forget after some days. Obviously, we are working on projects and it is an absolute that we will forget things, right? So in order to make our understanding better, and also if others are going to understand what we are doing, so it is a better way to add comments. So I will tell you the difference between adding a comments. If see the difference, why I'm telling you the comments. Yes, here we are, our topic is comments. Okay. See, by keeping the dashes here, these comments are formed by double hyphen. No need of, if you take single hyphen, then see, it is a query now. It is showing an error. Okay, it is showing an error. What happens if I'm going to execute it? See, it shows there is an syntax error. So what I am keeping another hyphen here, and if I execute the same thing, it shows commands completed successfully. That means it's just nothing. You can't see anything. Okay. It's just, even if you execute it, it will show this thing, but it will not show what has been executed. Got it. So always make sure that comments will be used at any line of SQL query. If I'm going here and see, it doesn't mean that it should be start like this only. Here also I can write see only two, selecting process. So every step we are making a change here, we can simply add this comment. So I usually make it a habit that if you look at my projects in the next upcoming classes, I will show you how to work on a complete project, and also I will tell you to post it on GitHub so that it would be very useful for you. For if you give your GitHub links in resumes and all, that would be, it is a more, there is very much chances that your resume is shortlisted. So make sure that if you follow every video of mine, you are going to create a project by your own, and you can easily simply post it on your GitHubs, and also you can mention the GitHub links in your resumes. So let me come to here the topic. So about commands we were discussing about. So obviously, for what any line of SQL query, so comments makes the query legible, more readable. So if I simply create something now, what types of changes I'm doing, you don't understand by just seeing a code. So we can't every time we can't run and see what type of changes we did, right? So simply we can add these type of comments so the other person can easily understand what the steps we have doing it. So here we see creating the process of creating a database, and these are the very basic steps that I told you in up to here. So on the next classes, I will be teaching you more about SQL. So in that type of process, you will understand the use of those commands, because we need to represent such commands. Make sure you are adding comments in every step, whatever you are making a change. So obviously we don't every time write insert into values. So we can simply take like that. So if you keep here a simple comment like inserting values or creating values, creating a data by inserting values. So it will be very easily understandable process. Okay. So next come to here. So the why these are used, these are for references. Okay. These will not be executed even if you write a lots of things. See, here I'm writing two, just remove, let me remove comments. Here I'm writing 2 plus 5. Okay. 2 plus 5 I'm writing. It shows just commands completed successfully, but it will not show what has been completed successfully. Okay. So if I'm saying, if I write like this, select 2 plus 5, C. It gives me 7. And if I write the same thing here, here also if I write a select, it won't, it will just tell you, you will, if you run 100 times, 1000 times, infinity times, still it will show you the commands completed successfully, but it will never show you what command has been successfully completed. But if you write without adding these hyphens, it now it is a query. Okay, it is just a reference to make our query very easy. Okay. So in the previous class, we have inserted the values, and we now understood the basic concepts of creating database, creating a table, inserting a values, and many more, inserting null values. So there are many more. So I want to show you some more things from this. Okay. Select all from, yes. So from this video, sorry, from this table, we have null value here. You can see it because the data is very small. It's just containing a row of six six rows. It's just containing 6 rows of data. So it would be very easy for us to just look what is what, right? But how can we get that null values if we have large amount of data? So we can simply write select, sorry, wait, I'm writing select. This is called asterisk, and what does it means? It gives all the data. See, we have all the data. We can't just every time we can't mention ID, employee ID, city, mobile, right? We can, if we want to see some kind of only, see, for example, if I want to see only data, select ID from EMP. So if I am selecting this, it will be showing me only the ID. See, if I want the ID and also the city, now see what it shows. Um, See, it is showing me city and ID. So we can also mention all the columns, but in the simple way, when we want all the data to be, so we can simply write asterisk. Asterisk means nothing but selecting everything. Okay, select all from employee, where what is our column, where mobile, right? Where mobile, where mobile is null. Did we took a mobile number or simply mobile? Yes. Where mobile is null. See, it is giving me the null. Now, how do we delete it? We got the null value. So even if you have a large data, this is what we can do. Okay. Uh, so now do we delete this? We don't need a null values anymore. So how do we delete it? Okay. A very simple thing you can do is delete. There are two ways to write. Okay. Delete from EMP. Delete from EMP. You can simply mention where mobile is null. You can simply write like this. See, See, it shows one row affected. That means this query that we have created is affected to one row. Okay, is affected to one row. That is what it means. And now if I select everything, let me come here. We have 6 rows, right? Now it will be, I think here we have 6 rows, but you can see there are only 5 rows. Why? Because we have deleted where there is null, we have deleted. We can also write like this. We can also simply write, see, again I'm inserting the same thing, shows one row affected. And even if you write like this, no need to write emp, delete emp, delete emp where mobile is null. Still it shows one row affected. So you can do it in both the ways. And also you can simply mention id also you can mention. Here you can do lots of changes where id is 6. See, I'm again inserting and showing it to you, where id, let me take id equals 6. See what happens now. 6th id is containing null value, right? So like this also we can do. It removes the complete row from the data. This is how we can do it. Got it? You now will have an understanding on the basics of creating a table and deleting null values and deleting some type of items. So you understood the difference between char and varchar. You understood the difference between DDL and DML. So what do you we have came to here, like we came to delete option. So can you tell me if delete option comes under DDL or DML? If you are thinking DML, that is data manipulation language, you're right. So how you're right? Here delete. Does it changed any type of structure? The structure remains same. This is the structure. The structure remains same, right? So if this column is removed, then there would be a structural change. That is called a DDL, right? There is no structural change. Just one row is affected. That's it. This comes under data manipulation language. And inserting a value also comes under data manipulation language only, right? And create comes under data definition language. Got it? So this is what I'm trying to tell you. And in this video